Hey guys, you ready for part two? Okay, this is me learning about mods. So I have two microwave mods here. I got a capacitor out of a condensing unit from outside air conditioning. Um, I have 8 nanofarads. These are 1 nanofarad, 2,000 volts apiece. I am coming into this mott out of the high out of that into this mott out of this out of the into the primary out of this primary into this primary out of this primary to the neutral of the 110. I got one side of the ground here coming to the capacitors ground side, and I have on the hot side, the way I have this hooked up top here is there's not two hots. There's one hot coming out. So I disconnected the back side of this hot. So we come out of this hot into the back side of this hot, and then we come out of here. We should have 4,000 volts. We're just sharing the primaries here, and the hot out of here goes into the positive side of the capacitor bank. Coming out of the capacitor bank to the spark gap, out of the spark gap to the top of the primary. The bottom of the primary comes back over here to ground, and the other one of this comes to ground on this casing. Put a light bulb up there. If we don't see spark, if we see light, I guess we're starting something. So one thing I want to show you about safety, this here holds a charge. So I got me a little chicken stick, and after we turn it off, we'll discharge it, and we'll maybe move the primary. Alrighty, fire in a hole. Lights flashing. Lights lighting up. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to set this air up somewhere. But you can see lights on. No spark coming out of the top of the secondary. The capacitors just jumping there. I guess they must be loose. So let's go over to this capacitor. Now, if I just go ahead and grab that wire and move it, I may not get shocked, but I ain't going to take a chance because watch this. Then watch this. Yep, then come back here. Got another one. Come back here. Got another one. So I would keep, there's another one there. Each one of these that you get out is what you're not going to get in your hand. So I would just say safety first. So I'm going to move this in now. I'm going to move it in quite a few. So we're going to be 2, 4, 6 out. Moving these around. I don't know why they're kind of jumping a little bit. I got to probably better up my spark gap. And as far as the fan, you know, I don't know. I guess if I have it here, I can probably get away with blowing something there. I just don't want to be around these frickin' mods. All Give it a fire in a hole. All right, lights on. Spark gap's on. All right, let's just say we're working it. Just put the fan on. Eureka! All right, we got blue flame. Blue sparkadoos. All right, so now I want to move that primary. I moved it in 2 spots. I want to move it again, but I ain't touching that thing because I want to tell you why, guys. Here you go. That would hurt. And this one really hurt. Yeah, it would. Make you cry like a baby if they don't kill you. I don't want to be shocked. All right. Let's go in one more. I know I'm using all these thin wires and shit, and we'll change all this. But there's so many parts to this. All right, let's fire in a hole. We got light on. Okay. Now let's go ahead and turn on some fan. So obviously the spark gap's got to be tight. That's what's causing the capacitors to. Alrighty, let's turn these killers off. Woo! Now let's discharge the damn capacitor. You gotta do it several times. If for some reason this keeps holding the charge. Now, if anybody has any, leave your comments, guys, on anything. I appreciate it. All right, we got that down. Let's move this in one more. And I don't know if we should throw any capacitance on top, like a top load. Let's give it a whirl. I doubt it'll do anything. I'll probably take it off. All right. Barely has lights on, so I might be in too much. Oh, that ain't good. Alright, we blew out capacitors. Alright, here's all the learning curves. Guess this is the way to do it, huh? Trial and error. And one thing ain't gonna be error here is this guy. So, probably blew all these out. A little black mark. All right, leave your comments. Obviously, we're going to be making a better spark gap. Obviously, better wire connections. And far as capacitance, I think this capacitance here has to match the capacitance of these two mots together. So I don't know really where to to go with tuning that, but when I did the NST, I had 8 nanofarads and I was tuning to that, so that had less current. That had 60 milliamps, 15,000 volts. So the volts are sort of pushing stuff through for pressure, and the current is bringing more product through, so more electric. So I'm gonna have to say that I'm gonna have to match the capacitance here of these two mods based on what current that I would be pulling. This is a lot to learn, but you guys have a good day. I hope you're learning something out of what I'm learning. Peace out.